What's up, metalheads? I'm Jamie. This is the Blades and EDC channel. We're just throwing stuff around here. Are you excited? Because I am very, very excited. I got two packages here to unbox. Both of these I got off the secondary. One I purchased, this one I traded for. And I'm going to tell you guys, some of you are going to think I'm crazy for making this trade. I'm going to tell you what I traded for what's in this box when I open this box. We're going to start with this box, and I got this on Reddit, and I was originally just looking for some scales, and basically got a knife for free pretty much. So let's jump right in here. You can find some good deals on Reddit, man, and blade forums or blade swap. I use both of those websites to search for knives on the secondary or scales and stuff. I like the way this guy taped stuff up. He didn't play around with the tape, that's for sure. I'm not even sure where to start here. That's how I tape too. If you bought a knife from me, every corner of that box is taped. Every surface of it. Is this where it opens at? I think it opens there. Or there. Well, shit. We're not going to attempt to save the box. We're just going in. Alright. Let's get that one out of the way. Unboxing knife is my user pair 3, by the way. She's been shown lots of love over the past few years. Love this knife. Love the pair 3. Alright. There's our first item. Our second item. And, dude, the packaging is legit. I mean, my goodness, great job. The gentleman I bought this stuff from, I told him I had a YouTube channel, and he said he'd check it out. So if you're watching, sir, thank you for your excellent packing. This is something he just threw in for me. This is some hardware. He had Cerakoted white, which is going to look sweet. It's going to look so sweet. Here, let's start with this one. Gotta figure out where to cut, you know what I mean? Without damaging anything. There we go. Bam! Another pair of 3. Which, this is not what I was looking for. This is what I was trying to buy. And, happened to, you could buy either the scales, or you could buy the knife, or you could buy them together if you got both and you got a deal. And I just couldn't pass the deal up. So, and I do have this exact pair of 3 already, which I will probably sell mine. I have the box for mine, brand new, and I'll probably sell with the black scales and these lime green scales. I don't need to keep 2 of them. I'll sell that and recoup some money. It's never been used or cut. It's just a knife I use for size comparisons on the channel. Bam. Ah, goodness gracious. How do you get in here? Alright. I really would like to have the RGT sticker also if I can get to it. I don't know how to get to it though. She's in there deep. Alright, so these are Rips Garage Tech Nebula Fat Carbon Skinny Scales for the Spyderco Pair 3. And this is Spyderco Pair 3 hardware that's been Cerakoted white. Very interesting. Man. Look at that. Look at that. And with the skinny, you see what happens here? This little hump's taken out. It's just made flat across there. S45VN, the one I'm selling is S45VN also. Very nice. Alright, so that's the first package. So you will see scale installation and disassembly of this pair of 3 coming soon. Alright. We'll throw that in the swag pile for giveaways. Bunch of cool stuff coming for the 2K giveaway too, guys. I've talked to some different manufacturers. They're going to send some stuff in. Should be a pretty epic giveaway. This one, I was looking for a knife for a new build, right? I finished the Manix 2. I was like, man, I need to do something else now. I'm kind of hooked on the modifying thing at the moment. And I did a poll and asked you guys, you know, between a few knives, which one you would like to see on the channel. And I bought the Winter Blade Coat Factor, the one that was just shipped out to everyone. Completely lost interest in that knife, and known for months now that I probably wasn't going to keep it. So I was looking to trade it or sell it. And the version 2 of the Factor was not the same as the original version of the Factor. The magnets were done different. People were not very happy with it. They're all over the secondary. People selling them now. And I figured I could do better off trading it than selling it. So I made a trade. And I traded that Factor for these two knives. And I'm excited about both of these. I love me some axis locks. You guys know that. The Bug Out and others. And this is a Kaiser. You already see the name there, drop bear. But which drop bear is it, you may be asking yourself? Which one did he get? Inquiring minds want to know. Let's get this out of the way. Make some room here. Bam! Toxic Storm Fat Carbon drop bear. He said it's brand new. It does look brand new. I don't see a mark on it. Ooh. Ooh. We may have a Bug Out competitor here for reals. That's very smooth. Most axis locks that aren't bench made are stiffer. Some are ridiculously stiff. This one is not. This feels like a Bug Out. And I know you can take these scales off and adjust the spring tension also. It's like 4 different holes in there. We will be doing that in the future. This one does come with the titanium clip that the Feist did not come with, but I added a titanium clip. So we got some Kaiser Fat Carbon going on here. And now here's the knife you guys voted on in my poll I did. And this is the other knife. So I traded for the drop bear, traded Factor for the drop bear, and a brand new Spyderco Smock. Well, supposedly brand new. I'm assuming it is, but we're about to look. And we're going to be customizing this too. And there's some scales coming for it. I've been playing around with this clip here. I'm probably going to change it though. I'm not happy with the way it turned out. I'm going to do a different finish on it. Maybe a different color also. But yeah, this clip will look good on the Smock. It'll work really well on the Smock. For sure. So, what a unboxing, huh? Bam. So we got some more knives to modify here. Gonna be modifying the Smock, gonna be modifying a pair of 3. I'm gonna be selling a brand new pair of 3 in the box with the black G10 scales, just like this. They're new, they're in the box the knife came in. Actually, I got that box over here, I think. Which one of these is my pair of 3 bucks? There it is. So, has the, I'm going to keep the pocket clip and the lanyard tube. So you're just going to get a stock pair of 3 with the lime green scales and the black scales. So I want to keep, and you get the original pocket clip on it also, and the original lanyard tube is in there also. So how much am I going to sell this for with the scales? The scales were only 20 bucks. The knife was like 100 and I think they run about 150. This is the S45VN version. I will let this go. I don't know. Let me think about it. Part of me is looking at it now and be like, man, I wouldn't mind having another pair of 3. What could it possibly hurt, right? I got a serious issue. But let's pull out some knives and look at them real quick. We're going to put them. Let's go ahead and throw some Manix 2 in here. We'll get this out of the way. It hasn't been customized at all. We'll throw that pair of 3 out there. We'll throw Yojimbo 2 out there. Actually, let's do this. Let's just pull out the Fat Carbon. And soon to be Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. And soon to be modified. Cannot wait. We'll be disassembling this. These have a second detent in it, right? And if you take the second detent out, it will free fall to where if you leave it in there, you get more of a controlled drop. I haven't decided. I used to have one of these, and I got it with Raylight frag titanium scales. It had a lanyard thing in it, and a different clip. And I ended up trading it because it was really heavy, So we're going a different route with this. We're not going to add titanium on this one. We're going to go a different route with scales, and I may get a different button. You can get titanium buttons and lanyard plugs. You can get Mokutai buttons and lanyard plugs. You can also get a backspacer, but that's going to add weight. Really don't want to add weight. And I don't mind the lanyard hole in here, so I don't know. Time will tell what happens to this knife. The possibilities are endless though. But this knife will be getting modified very soon. Very soon. May just put it on this one and keep them both. Shit, I don't know. I'll tell you what, somebody wants to make me an offer for a brand new pair of 3 S45VN with all stock hardware, stock plug, stock clip, and it includes the green scales and the original black G10 scales, just like these. Make me an offer. Maybe I'll sell it. I don't know. Make me an offer. We'll see what happens. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. Pretty epic unboxing. One of the most epic unboxings I've ever had. That wasn't a knife sale box. You know, a box of knives people sent in for the knife sale. For my own personal collection, this is definitely an epic unboxing. No doubt about it. Lots of cool knives. Lots of cool stuff. I love me some Spyderco, man. I love some Spyderco. I am a Spyderco ho. Spidey ho. Just call me Spidey ho. I should change my channel name to Spidey ho. Instead of Spidey hole, Spidey ho. Because I am a ho for some Spyderco. Love them, man. Love them. I'll tell you what, though. This right here is really impressing me. Really. Okay, let's clear all these up. I'm going to leave that out there in particular for one of you. Because I'm going to let you stare at that. You know who you are if you're watching this. I'll actually flip it for you for a little bit in a minute. And I'm going to convince you to buy one and those scales. Because you really should do it. Truly is amazing knife done like this with these scales. I mean, pick whatever colors you want. Obviously, the color won't affect it, but man, it became an entirely new knife with these Applied Weapons Tech scales. Ooh, got some fat carbon there. And then we're gonna have a pair of 3 with that same fat carbon that's on that clip. It's gonna look so good. But cutting the spring makes it smoother. But honestly, you probably don't even need cut spring because this is so much thinner now. You get such better access to the cage. This feels great, man. Sounds great. Feels amazing in hand. Much lighter weight. Such a great knife. You really should pick one up. I'm gonna leave it out there for you to look at. This is impressive, actually. Let's pull a couple bug outs out here. Yeah, this is a tiny bit stiffer, but not by much. These are really broken in, though. I've fidgeted with these 2 bug outs. Probably, I can't believe I haven't broken Mega Springs yet. I fidgeted with them so much I went ahead and ordered 5 sets of a Mega Springs, so I know it's coming. They're gonna break here soon. Maybe not, but oh yeah. Oh yeah. Impressive. I wonder if it's on the strongest setting or the weakest setting right now. I love that Toxic Storm. Look at that. My goodness. That's sweet looking, man. Why is there lint under my pocket clip? This shit's supposed to... maybe put it in his pocket. I don't know. It's like pocket lint or something under there. There we go. Yeah. This is impressive, actually. I see what all the fuss is about now. I was going to buy one of these anyway, but I probably wasn't going to go with this because I didn't want to drop $200. But then I started looking at it, and even the aluminum version's like 120, so it was only like $80 more and you get fat carbon. So I'd been going back and forth about getting one of these for a long time. And the one I finally settled on that I could afford was more affordable, was the black one with the purple thumb studs. Although this is the one I really wanted, and just so happened. I could have got this, and some of y'all are going to think I'm crazy for this too. I could have got the Smock with the drop bear, or I could have got the Smock with Spyderco Kapara. The Kapara wasn't perfectly new though, but it was in excellent shape. And I like the Kapara, man, but I don't know. It's a long knife. This is a long knife to me, and the Kapara, I really like it. I will get a Kapara at some point in time, but at this point in time, this was the right option. I think I'm going to be happy with this. Oh, yeah, super smooth. You don't even have to pull both sides. Look, I can just do one finger, and it drops, or the thumb, and it drops. I can do that to bug out too. You just don't have as good access to the... Oh, speaking of access style locks, a crossbar lock, still got this one. This one's going to be one of the giveaway knives. There's a few good giveaway... Actually, it's going to be... God, I want to tell y'all so bad some of the stuff that's coming for the 2K giveaway, but I want it to be a surprise, so I'm not going to say it yet. Yeah, it's getting smoother for sure. Definitely getting smoother, but it ain't nothing like this. It's still stiff, but over time it will get better. And other than that, man, this is a fantastic knife. Super slicey, fantastic ergonomics, sharp as can be. It's actually a really good knife if they just use slightly weaker springs. A lot of people say to leave it like this, and I've done that, but I'm taking it a step further. I'm putting it on the... If you watch this right here, I'm going to close it down on this a little bit without cutting myself. Right here, right there. That's putting a little more tension on those springs. Just letting it sit and get smoother and smoother. This is awesome, actually. I am really impressed with the drop bear initially. What else did they give you at the box? I didn't even take a chance. I didn't even look. I know my, he may have taken stuff like my Purple Haze Feist XL came with some extra swag. So it does come with some extra springs and hardware. That's nice. And a couple stickers. My other one came with, Feist XL came with this Kaiser little knife roll thing. Came with that too. And this may have came with that too, but he may have kept that. I don't know. I don't care about that though. I was just curious. Yeah, y'all get the drop bear to come with any additional swag that mine did not come with. But it's new. Definitely new. Is there a little recurve action going on right there? It's hard to tell. It'll sharpen out really quickly though, if it is. Yeah, Kaiser's doing good things, man, especially for the money. I mean, a set of fat carbon scales cost you $150, and you get these two knives. You get this knife for $180 with a steel pocket clip, though. And this one's, I think, $190. Or actually, on White Mountain Knives, if they're ever in stock there and you use the 10% off, you can get this for $180. I mean, these set of scales, if you buy them new, cost $150 just for the scales alone. I'm so excited. I got stuff to take apart and customize again. So, what do you guys think? Think I made a good trade? These two for the Factor. I know some of you are going to say I'm crazy, but the Factor, not to talk bad about it, but it's kind of gimmicky. The button thing on the back is very awkward to use. Even when it was really good and had a great detent, with the new one, it was terrible, is what everyone said. It didn't work right. And the magnets aren't glued in. They gave you different magnets to adjust the detent strength, and it's a nightmare to disassemble it and work on it. And honestly, I just wasn't that crazy about it. And I've also heard things about the M390 not being the best on it, on the original. I don't know about the new one with that, with it being a little bit soft. Hey, you know you want to buy one of these. build one of these. You know you do. You know who you are. But yeah, I think I did good. I'm happy with it. The factor is just not, there's nothing I could do to the factor, right? I'm going through this phase in my collecting right now where I want to customize things. I want to swap scales out and anodize and, you know, do some different things on my own more than I want to, you know, buy a $400 magnet knife. So, although I can't really do too much to this either, I do really like fat carbon. It's lightweight. Definitely not on the, nowhere close to a bug out in weight. That's because it's got full liners in there. Nowhere remotely close to bug out weight, but still, man, such a cool knife. I'm so impressed with this. I'm so happy to have found another company that's doing this right. Scallywag Tactical. Theirs is not this smooth, but it's smooth, really smooth compared to that Bestech Man. By the way, Scallywag's sending stuff in for the giveaway. I don't know what they're sending yet, but they are sending some stuff in for the giveaway. Yeah, these are pretty smooth actually. These are broken, well broken. Ooh. Yeah. Great user knives for the money, the Scallywag knives. Great users for the money. This is going to look so good when I get done with it. I can't wait for the scales to get here. Debating on the double detent. Do I want to, or the second detent, the detent ball in the spring. Do I want to take that out and have it free fall, or do I want it to have that hydraulic control drop feeling? I think I'll probably leave it in initially. You guys know I'm not a fan of button locks. I no longer own a single button lock. My Wiha sold. That was the only button lock I owned. I no longer own a single one. And I guess some people will call this a button lock, but it's really not. It's a compression lock, you know. It's very, very similar to this, just with a button on it, you know. Works the same way. Yeah. Cool knife, man. I wish Spyderco would start, well, you know, if they did start putting stuff like this on their knives, then it would take all the fun of customizing it away. Can't wait for the scales to get here, because once the scales get here and I see exactly how things are going to work out, I'll know if I want to get a titanium button and replace it, or a titanium plug and replace it. The clip is definitely getting this clip on it. I just got to decide what color and what kind of finish I want. I'm thinking about doing, once you see the scales I'm getting, you'll understand. See the finish on this? See how it kind of, you know, reflects light differently? I took a Dremel and a round little sanding pad and just went, you know, different directions on it and then anodized it. It gives, to make it look more like the fat carbon. And it turned out really good. And I'm thinking that might look good on this too. You guys have already figured out I'm getting fat carbon scales for that, I'm sure. But you don't know what color. You don't know the color. Yeah, that might look good. I'll figure it out once those scales get here. I just don't know what I want to do with it yet. But yeah, that's going to be the right clip for this knife for sure. No need for a deep carry. Not on this one. Yeah. Yeah, when I sold my original Smock, I put that money down to buy the EMP EDC Nimble. I pre-ordered the Nimble. And yeah, I kind of regret it. Should have kept the Smock for sure. Could have just sold the scales and gone into the different scales. I was still new into my collecting, very new at that point, and didn't know exactly what direction I wanted to go with. I was all about some titanium in the beginning, and I'm more about the carbon fiber now, getting things lighter weight. Because it just looks so good too. Looks good, feels good, good stuff. Alright guys, I've been rambling on for 25 minutes. Thank you guys for watching, I really do appreciate it, and I will see you on the next one.